Well, BYU made its way into the national headlines this week when 7'3" center Matt Haarms chose BYU over the likes of Kentucky, Texas Tech, and Gonzaga as his school of choice to transfer to. Haarms was considered the top available transfer in the nation. He joins the Y after 3 seasons with Purdue, and he's eligible to play immediately.
And then we got a commitment, actually, and got the paperwork done yesterday on this Matt Haarms, who we're clearly really, really excited about. And he's I've got to know him more than he ever wanted to know any human being in the world over the last 2 weeks or so, give or take a few days. And he's an extraordinary young man. I mean, I can't wait. I almost feel this urgency for BYU fans to get to know him, because he's only going to be here for 1 year, and it's going to come and go so fast. I don't want people to miss out on him, because he's got so much depth, and he's such a fascinating human being. And
how much of the conversation with Matt Haarms centered around getting him potentially to the NBA?
Everything about us is the only thing, the only thing that we do well is develop players. That's it. I haven't coached an NCAA tournament game. I mean, there's a million things we haven't done, but the one thing we can do is develop players. So when we recruit, we go to that immediately, right? And so that has to do with him becoming a great player, growing his game, having a chance to play at the next level. It's all synonymous, right? So our first or second conversation with Matt, we drilled him so hard on his analytic evaluation of his game. It was an approach to growing his game that he was unfamiliar with, and it was something that he was really excited about engaging in to the depth that we try and take it. And he learned things about his game in that first or second conversation he didn't know. And for a guy like Matt that is so hungry to grow his game, when you can show him things about his own game that he's unaware of, I think it's really exhilarating, right? And so all of that feeds into this idea of how badly he wants to not only grow his game in college, but also have a chance to be a pro. And that's something that we take really seriously. It's something that's really important to us. We feel like these kids put so much trust in us that if we don't help them grow, we're failing them, man. And we don't like to fail. And it's very personal to us. And I think Matt can feel that. And I think he got that, from watching our program and talking to our guys.